Welcome you all dear students. In today's session, we are going to discuss about rain on the roof. As you can see here the picture is about rain on the roof. So this picture is given for the purpose of to bring you to this kind of poem in order to understanding purpose. As we note that here we have three stanzas and we need to read those stanzas. When a humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and a thousand dreamy fancies into busy being start, and a thousand recollections weave their air threads into woof as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Now in memory comes my mother as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I list to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. This poem is written by Coates Kinney. As you know, a poet, he was born on 24th November 1826. He was a lawyer, politician, journalist, and a poet from the United States of America. So it's about poet's introduction. Let us go to the poem, what he has written. Let's move on. As you can see here, picture is about rain on the roof. You can understand how it is. There are two words used here, rain and roof. See, these two words are together, the company, right? So let us know about why the poet used the title Rain on the Roof. When the sky is covered with dark clouds and it starts raining, yes, we know. So this is what a rainy season, we can understand, we can look at the sky. Sky is always covered with cloud, the clouds are covered. Have you ever listened to the patter of soft rain on the roof? Yes, obviously you have listened this sound in this time. What thoughts flashed through your mind as you heard this melody of nature? Look at here. Pre-reading activity is given. Melody of nature. Melody. What is that melody? The melody is about the patter of soft rain on the roof. Is melody here. So as we heard the melody of this sound, what thoughts comes to our mind about this rain on the roof? Read the poem to find out what the poet dreamed of while listening to the rain. In order to understand the poet's mindset, we need to read this whole poem I mean, this poem is about what? In order to understand. Yes, let us move on. When the humid shadows over, let us look at rhyming scheme. You know, as I know, each stanzas forms same rhyme scheme. I hope you knew about a rhyming scheme. Yes, rhyme scheme. You can see in each line at the end, hover. The word hover rhyming with which word? Here there is no word rhymes with this. Spear, spears, darkness, tears, pillow, bed, batter, overhead. Let us give, the first A. The second one is rhyming with the first? No. So let us give for the second one B. Third one darkness? No. C, right? Tears is there any word rhyming with the word tears? Yes, the second one, that is B, right? Let us give to tears B. Pillow. So is there any word before which follows the rhyme? No. So here pillow, let us give this D, right? A, B, C, D. Then bed, A, B, C, D, E. Patter, F. Then the last one, overheard. See, this stanza follows A, B, C, B, D, E, F, F, E. So this is what rhyme scheme of this stanza. In the same, is there next stanza follows the same rhyme scheme? Let us look at shingles. Is there any rhyming word with singles? No. So let us give for this A, heart, B, fancies. No, there is no word is rhyming with fancies. So C, then start. Yes, heart is rhyming with start. So let us give for this B. Recollections? No. So what is the next letter? The next letter is D. Then oof. D after A, B, C, D, E. Patter? No. There is no rhyming word with patter. E, F. Then A, B, C, D, E, F, E. Let us write A, B, C. Then fourth one B, D, E, F, E. Just you compare with the earlier stanza. Is there any changes? No. So second stanza also follows the same rhyme scheme. Let us move to third stanza. Yes, mother. Let us give for this word A, agon, B, dreamers, C. When we come to fourth one, down, down, the word rhymes with agon, down, agon, down, agon, down. So rhyming word. We can write here is B. Yes. Then me, A, B, C, D, right? A, B, C, D, E, F. Then refrain, rain. Yes, here when we come to rain, E. Yes, let us move to earlier stanza. Roof rhyme with oof. So here is E. Let us overhead bed. So EE. In the same, each stanza follows same rhyme scheme. Let us move to the first stanza. Yes. When the humid shadows over all the starry spheres, and and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in tears, what a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. See here, what is the image we can notice? As we know, this poem talks about the poet's varied reactions to the sound of rain drops falling on the roof of his house. So here is totally about raindrops which made a sound on his house, on his roof of his house. When the humid, what do you mean by humid? Humid is nothing but moisture, a kind of wet things. Humid shadows hover. What do you mean by hover? Move around, moving everywhere. Hover over all the starry spheres. Here, starry spheres is known as sky. So, in the sky, what we can notice is cloud. So, here, cloud is compared with shadows. So, clouds are moving where? In the sky. Starry spheres in the sense nighttime, nighttime we can notice stars. So, here, poet is talking and he's saying that clouds are moving, I mean, clouds are moving around the sky and the melancholy darkness. So, here, melancholy darkness as clouds cover the entire sky. So, sky looks very dark. So, here the poet is used melancholy. The word melancholy means sad, sad darkness. Here, these three lines is going to describe clouds in the sky. How clouds looks. How clouds look. Gently weeps. So what is that weeping? Weep, cry. Gently weeps. Who are weeping there? Clouds. So sky weeps in rainy tears. Here, rainy tears. Rain is compared with emotion. Why? Because the word tears, human tears, human tears is used to represent the emotion of the sky. What a bliss. So, what is that bliss here? Bliss is nothing but happiness. What a bliss to press the below. Press the pillow. Pillow, that a cloth item which we are used to keep under the head. So here, poet, he feels happy as he notice the sky. The sky is covered with clouds. What a bliss to press the pillow of a cottage chamber bed. So, cottage chamber in his bedroom bed. He is sleeping on the bed and he feels happy to press the pillow and lie while sleeping. He is sleeping on the bed and is listening to the patter. Patter in the sense the sound produced, a repetition of sound. Patter of the soft rain overhead. So, rain, soft rain is going to hit where? Overhead. Overhead in the sense the top of the house. So, that sound produced him so happy to press the pillow. That is moo. Every tinkle. What do you mean by tinkle? Here is written short light ringing sounds. So, which sounds? On the shingles. What do you mean by shingles? Rectangular wooden tiles used on roofs. Here you can notice shingles. So, rectangular shape of tiles is used on the roofs. So, every tinkle in the sense short light ringing sounds as the rainwater hit on the roof, there a kind of sound is produced. So that sound has an echo, is an echo in the heart. Whose heart? Poet's heart. And a thousand dreamy fancies. What is that fancies? Thousand. Look at the number he used. Thousands of dreams, sweet dreams, come to his mind. So when it is when the rainwater hit on the roof and he's sleeping and he feels so happy to press the pillow. So at the time he enjoys the company of rainwater and he used to think about sweet dreams. He is so busy in dream and a thousand recollections. So at the same time, he is going to recollect his memory, flashback, at the time of dreaming. Weave their heads, weave their air threads into woof. As he is in a dream and he started to recollect all those memories. At the same time, what he is doing is weaving. What is that weave? Weave is nothing but the threads woven across the loom. So here you can notice loom, a kind of machine is used to weaving the thread in order to make a cloth and all. So here, so those dream of sweet dreams, and those dreams are going to recollect his memory back. At the same time, he is weaving along with this dream into oof. So by taking all this dream, he is going to construct something in his mind. As I listen to the patter, as he listened to the patter, he is accompanied with the sound of the rain upon the roof. Let's move on. Now, in memory comes my mind, my mother. Now, in memory comes my mother. So, in third stanza, he is going to speak about his mother. As he noticed that dream in his mind, the same way, so in his memory, he thought his mother as she used in years agone past, as she used her days, in order to protect her children. So here poet is one of them. To regard the darling dreamers, your darling dreamers is compared with uh, mother's children. She wasted her time to protect her children. So, this is what the poet has taken, and she used in years ago to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. In this way, she took care of children till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me. So at the same time, he feels that there is a look on him. Whose look is that? Her. Her refers to mother's look on him, and she loved him very much. As I list to this refrain, what do you mean by refrain? Here is used a repeated part of a song or poem. Here, the sound of the rain. So, what is that? Refrain. As I list, as the poet listen, the sound of rain. He recollect all these things in his mind, which is played upon the shingles. Shingles, tiles is used on the roof. So on that roof, there is a kind of sound is produced by rainwater, by the pattern of the rain. In this way, by the pattern of the rain, he used to think about his mother in the third stanza. And second stanza, he speaks about sweet dreams and recollection of memories and all, right? So in this way, poet is used his mind, you know, in clear. We can say, let me explain. First stanza, poet is describing a dark rainy night. The humid shadows are appearing over the stars. Here, the clouds have been described as humid shadows. There is a sad darkness around. The rain is describing an emotion. Why? Because the word tears is used. That's why here we can say that emotion. So, emotion is represented here in the form of tears, as it works like tears falling softly from human eyes. That is the way that rainwater is hitting that roof. The feeling of the feeling of lying while pressing pillow and listening to the sound of raindrops falling on rooftop is aversion, as explained by the poet. Then, when we come to second stanza, here is totally what we can say. What we can say is that every drop of water on the rain top has an echo in heart of the poet, and it starts thousands dreams starts in his heart, and thousands of recollections of previous memories are coming in his mind of the poet. The memories are weaving like air threads in poet's mind when he is listening to the sound of the rainwater. So when we come to third stanza, here we can summarize. In this stanza, mother came in his memory, and he remembers how many years ago, and in his childhood, his mother used to look down at him and his siblings as they were sleeping and having pleasant dreams and all. His mother would make a point to look at them every night, for she knew she would not see them again till the next morning. So that is the way the poet is expressed his thought about his mother. What the poet remembers more than anything is how his mother would bend down and watch over him. In particular, these memories are evoked as he listens to the repetitive rhythm of the raindrops as they are falling on his roof. In this way, poet described this poem. Let us go to figure of speech. Figures of speech. Have you studied this word? I mean this phrase. Figures of speech. Let me explain. So let us see which are figure of speech is used in this poem. Yes, when we come to first stanza, is there any figure of speech is used here? Let me tell you. At first is transferred epithet. Transferred epithet. Transferred. What do you mean by transferred epithet? Transferred epithet in the sense when some human feeling is transferred to non-living thing. So keep in mind, human feeling is transferred into non-living thing. So what is that? So most of the time is used by adjectives to express the quality. Here we can notice melancholy is an adjective and used here, that is what human feeling is used and it is transferred to non living thing, that is darkness. What do you mean by darkness here? Sky. So sky is non living thing. The word I mean human feeling is transferred to this non living thing is known as transferred epithet. Is it clear? Let us move to the next figure of speech. That is what alliteration. Have you heard this alliteration? Let me teach it another lesson about this figure of speech. Alliteration. See, alliteration. What do you mean by alliteration? Repetition. Repetition of the same letter. Repetition of the same letter at the beginning of two or more words. Just listen clearly. Repetition of the same letter. Repetition of the same letter at the beginning of two or more words is known as alliteration. So, what are those words here repeated? Let us look at here. Is there any alliteration where in the first stanza? Yes, um, here is repeated, right? H. Here is H, repetition of same letter. That must be consonant, right? Star is appears in the second line is known as alliteration. Let us move forward to the next. Is there any repetition word like letters and all? Yes. Yes. Second stanza. Second stanza. Yes, the repetition of letter somewhere here. R. Roof. There. T. Repetition of T. Then yes. B. Repetition of letter B. So this is what alliteration. Next stanza. Is there any alliteration here? Here also represented M, repetition of letter, the letter M. Then darling dreamers, D, repetition of D. Then any other line it repeats the same letter again and again? No. Yes, let me give an example regarding this alliteration. See, I would like to tell you one more line about this alliteration. Just you listen clearly. Round and round the rugged rock, the rugged rascals ran. Listen. Round and round the rugged rock, the rugged rascals ran. Repetition of R. So is known as alliteration. So alliteration is very easy to understand or pick up from this stanza. And one more figure of speech I would like to tell you is about personification. Have you heard this personification? Let me write here. Personification. Yes. Here you can understand the word itself says that person. Yes. Here you can cut person. So you can easily understand this concept. Personification is a figure of speech when a non-living or inanimated thing is described as if it has a life. It is called personification. For example, the dish ran away with the spoon. Yes, here dish is going to showing the action of a person. What is that action? Ran, no, running. The dish ran away with the spoon. So here there is kind of figure of speech is used, that is personification. In the same, is there any figure of speech like personification in this stanzas? Look at the first stanza. First stanza, is there any personification here? Yes, personification. And I mean, the word or any other object is doing an action of a person is known as personification. Yes, personification is used wherein gently. The melancholy darkness gently weeps. Here, weeping human activity. So that is done by sky. Sky is going to weep. So it is known as personification. In the same, is there any personification in the second stanza or third stanza? That is what homework to you to understand this concept clearly. If you have any doubt regarding this, you can ask me. Let me tell you once again, this poem is about what? The poet's varied reactions towards the sound of the rain falling on the raindrops falling on the roof of his house. I hope you understood very clearly. If you have any doubt regarding this poem, you can ask me. Thank you so much, my dear students. Have a nice day.